I've got something quite unusual for us today that you might have seen I'm a big fan of from my videos here at the Shmuseum, but the Maxi Swatches, and in particular, this is the HEE 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 Peanuts collaboration, highly sought after, sold out very quickly, and we're going to unbox it today. Now, I have had this out before to have a look at it, but I'll give you a bit of this experience and talk about what exactly these are, because of course, Swatch are mostly famed for their very reliable, affordable, attainable, plastic, colourful watches. I have a big collection of them, many of which will be here on the Swatch 150 channel in due course. And this is something they did a little bit unusually. Now, in the 80s, they really mixed up the watch world when they arrived with these. But pretty much since the beginning, they've been making these very, very large versions of the same watch. And when I say very large, these are 2 meters and 10 centimeters. So about 30 centimeters or a foot taller than I am, and the plan for me is to have a few of them on the wall here in the garage. So it's not the easiest watch to unbox, but it is quite literally a watch. You could technically try and wear this thing if you actually wanted to. So let me try and do the best job I can of opening it up for you so we can have a look. This, as I said, is the HEE 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 Maxi. They actually only made 444 of them in total, so very, very limited edition, but you literally have the design like the typical Swatch watch. Now, it has been opened before. You have the pins that hold all of this together, but I do want to show you a little bit through it. You have the instructions that show basically how you assemble this with the pin at the side, how you attach it all together, and eventually how you can wall mount it. But this is the Snoopy collaboration, and Peanuts and many different brands have been collaborating recently. Obviously, Peanuts is so famous from over the years, and it just works, particularly in the colours of this, the blue with the yellow and the white, for example. So if we just pull all of this out, it is quite literally every piece of a Swatch watch, but supersized. I haven't done the maths to tell you exactly how many times larger it is and how best to actually open all of this. In fact, I'm just going to move everything off to the side briefly so we've got a little bit more space here to be able to show it all. This is kind of funny, but a little bit of what I probably should have expected from today. So here you see it. You can actually bend this and close it up like a watch, or with those pins that I showed earlier, effectively it goes together like this. Same on the other end, and you have your 2 meter, 10 centimeter long Swatch ready to hang on the wall. Now, I have the crazy idea to set these up with all the different time zones. I've actually missed the crown. Where is that hiding? It's quite funny to be trying to do this. Here was I thinking, when I would make a channel about watches, it would be easy because they just fit on a table. I was wrong. Anyway, that just sits in the side, and there you have it. It's absurd, but why not? These were £331 new. Overnight, they were reaching £3,000 or £4,000 online, of course, because of the very quick sales. A little bit down the line, they settle back towards normal price range, thankfully. But it's just a fun idea, and with the wall filled with these, you can see the appeal, you can see the fun of it. Now, with a typical watch mechanism, of course, it's going to be clicking away. There's no getting away from that. And to safely show you the back, let me just disconnect it quickly so that we don't end up risking something falling onto the floor. I'll show you the back of this, where you have your completely regular watch mechanism, sorry, wall clock mechanism, I should say, ready for, I think it's a AA battery, perhaps, to tuck on in there to get them up and running. You can also, if you need to, twist the face, take that off. You can even change the backing. Those do actually remove as well, obviously. Given the nature of this one, I'm going to leave it exactly as it is and not risk anything. So they're very much pieced together, nice and easy, nothing too complicated, on a very unusual thing. But that's what's always made Swatch, for me, so special, that they do things that are different. They've made watches with unusual clasps, with unusual straps, with funny text or pictures or graphics or collaborations with artists, with museums, with venues. And the Peanuts collaboration had a series initially of 6 regular watches, followed by a special Christmas one, which perhaps we'll take a look at down the line, called Chomp. They made exactly this as one of the original 6, and then obviously they offered the Maxi as well. So a total collection of the 8 different Peanuts watches from Swatch in total. And it's just fun. And I think this is something I enjoy. We've had the video of the new Omega and Swatch collaboration. We've had my Daytona, and now we have a Maxi Swatch. And we will take a look at my full Swatch collection in due course. But this is just something a little bit unusual, and that's what Swatch do so very well.